Hello, this is Amvian of Amvian Spirit Crystals and Readings, and today I am doing a live feed. So if anybody out there wants to join me, please feel free. Otherwise, I'm just here to demonstrate how I utilize stones and crystals for readings because I know this is something that not a lot of people do. So let me just give you a little background. I've been doing psychic and intuitive readings for basically my whole life, but really for the past 40 years. And like a lot of folks, I did start out with tarot cards and just other tools for kind of focusing in my intuitive nature. And I have always been drawn to just the beauty and the geology and the just everything crystals and stones. And over the years, I have developed my own interpretation and my own way of reading utilizing stones and crystals. And so I have 74 stones and crystals in this little bag. They're obviously small versions of crystals and stones, so they all fit in here. And I select from this bag based on either the question that somebody has or if they want a general reading, whatever it is, very much like how you would sit down with an intuitive reader or a psychic to ask questions or have a reading. And so I offer different types of readings. I can do a short reading, which would be drawing three stones. Usually there's a question or something very specific or narrow that somebody is interested in, or they're asking for clarification on something. Do a longer 7 to 9 stone reading, which is a broader reading, can encompass many aspects of life or aspects of what's coming into your life. And those are what I call my 30-minute reading. And then finally, I do offer a 60-minute reading where we do combinations of 3 stones for questions, 7 stones for more general or focusing in, I'll utilize pendulum and maybe some other resources during that time to focus in on the reading. So let me demonstrate for you how a reading might go, and I'll do that just doing my basic 3 stone reading. But first, let me kind of tell you a little bit about the environment right here as I conduct readings. So I'm in my office, and there are a lot of stones and crystals in here. I mean, this place is literally covered with stones and crystals. Like my whole left side of my desk is covered with them right now. Um, but what I have here for my readings is I have my bag of crystals, and I'll show you some of them before I get started. I have a block of selenite here, and I will place my crystals. Actually, it's a selenite on top of selenite. I will place the crystals on this block of selenite as I read because selenite is a very energetically positive mineral and it keeps the energy of the crystals clean and neutral in between readings for people. So you'll see that I place the stones on selenite. I'll lay them across here as I do reading. I also have a selenite palm stone, same mineral. This is just a polished version of it. And I will keep that in the reading bag in between readings to keep things energetically positive and neutral. Um, you'll also see me pick up and fidget with and maybe even touch a piece of labradorite to my third eye or this brow chakra area. Labradorite is a crystal that has this beautiful flash, right? This beautiful luminescent flash. And it is very much utilized for opening your third eye, developing your intuitive gifts, developing any psychic gifts that you have. It's very connected to that high spiritual energy. And so you'll see that I will fidget with this, I'll rub it, I'll press it to my third eye. And that's just me trying to connect more to spirit to get more clarification on, whatever we're talking about in terms of a reading. So those are kind of the only tool. One more tool. Sorry, one more tool that you may see me pull out, and that is a pendulum. This just happens to be my little raven pendulum. It has a little raven here, and spin on chain is a piece of milky quartz. And this is often to ask yes, no. So this direction's yes. For me, this direction's no. If things are spinning around the circle, it means not yet to be determined. But this is the third tool that you'll see me utilize in readings is some type of pendulum. So So let's pretend that you are here for a reading and you've asked us for the general reading, let's say. And I'm going to just show you utilizing the three stone technique. And then I'll show you some of the crystals in the back. So you're here and you'd like a reading. And so what I'll do is as you ask your question or as I meditate a little bit in question, you'll see that I will kind of mix up the crystals as I meditate on things, asking the question, universe, bless us for the this time together and the energy that we can share together, and please, guide us in this question and power the angel states above. And I'll select three. And a lot of times they often feel like they just leap into my fingers. And so there's the first stone. Maybe I'll do it this way because camera's backwards, right? So left to right first. This would be the second stone for this particular reading, and this would be the third stone for this particular reading. And so I'll usually go, well, I do have them right. I usually go left to right, and just like reading. And so for this particular reading, if this was a general reading for someone, the first stone is labradorite, actually the same mineral as my palm stone, just a much smaller version of it. Um, and the middle one here is a piece of malachite, which is a green stone. And the third one I have here is a piece of blue tiger eye. Now, the general meanings attached to these stones are, and I already mentioned this, is intuitive gifts, psychic gifts, opening your third eye, high spirituality. Malachite is often about connecting and connections, whether that be physical connections, like if you have a broken leg and your broken leg is healing, or connections between people. It's also, it helps you to connect with people, and it's often called the salesman stone because green connects it to money and heart chakra, and it helps you to influence people. So make connections to influence people. So sometimes it's called the salesman stone. And the third one here, this is actually tiger eye, but it's blue tiger eye. And blue tiger eye is sometimes it's about insight, mental clarity. You'll see a lot of the blues and the purples that are connected to the brow and the crown chakra. You see a lot of the blues and the purple colors will be connected to intuitive energy, psychic energy. It'll be connected to mental clarity, focus, and so that's the meaning of blue tiger eye. It gives you mental clarity and the ability to focus, and it will illuminate issues that you may not realize are involved with a particular question in your general reading. So that's how it would go. I would tell you the general meaning of the three stones, and then I would put the story together. I would say, okay, Spirit, what is the story or what is the message as we put the meanings of these three stones together? What does that mean for the person that I'm reading for? And that is basically how this is done. So I'll just, in a minute or two here, so the video isn't too long, I'll just show you some of the stones in the back. Like I said, there's 74 here. This is a fluorite crystal. There's that Labrador again. Boy, it keeps jumping out of the bag into my fingers. So it must be good that we're doing this because it's about intuition and insight and psychic energy. So this is sodalite, blue and white stone, often connected to communication. This is a piece of unakite, which is a green and orange kind of stone about self care, self love, healing, compassion. Here we've got black onyx, reflects negativity. There's that malachite again. This is yellow jasper. Howlite, Tibetan coral. It's a piece of Tibetan coral. So that used to be a living organism, now it's coral. This is a piece of black tourmaline. This is rhodonite, pink and black stone, rhodonite. This is blue lace agate, calm and serenity. This is mica, about layers or facets of an issue, a problem. There's many layers. This is apatite, It's a blue stone, often connected to creativity and creative endeavors. This is rhodochrosite. This is a pink and white stone, some gray in it. This is Dalmatian dacite. And again, there's so many more. Like I said, there's 74 in the bag. So I'm going to go ahead and uh, close out today's live feed. Thank you so much for coming. If you're interested in this topic, you just want to learn more about stones and crystals, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me here on YouTube or my website, which is Amvian spiritcrystals.com. You'll find me on Facebook at Amvian Spirit Gems and Readings. You'll find me on TikTok and Instagram, also as Ambiance Spirit Gems and Readings. So thank you so much. I hope you found this enjoyable and have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you.